Hi guys, welcome to Hope This Works. We gotta be quiet because we're gonna make a Christmas gift for Billy Joe. So, stick with me. Looking for a good choice. Birch, not big enough. Another piece of maple, not big enough. Maple, not enough character. Here we go. Spalted maple. This is gonna work. Here I am milling up my maple. I am going to book match this. Obviously I don't want this thick of a stalk for the size of my project, so I'm going to book match it, and I'm going to show you why I'm doing that pretty soon. Book matching allows me to match the grain on this project and have a continuous grain pattern going around it. I'll do a full build video on my process of book matching and using that technique for boxes. Here I'm just laying out where I'm going to want my miters and being very strategic in how I lay out the sides of my project here. Here I am laying out my initial miters. I want to make sure my 45 is perfect, and if you're just a tenth of a degree off, your 45 will not make a 90 when you match two 45s together. So I'm just double checking and adjusting my saw. Now I am actually cutting out my project, the sides of my box here. I want the grain line to match all the way around the box. If I was using a different material, like just a clear birch or a clear maple or a pine, it's not as important to match your grain lines because the grain lines are not as pronounced. By using the spalted maple, it would actually look kind of funny if my grain line didn't match going around the corners. And you'll see the final project later. But I'm going to illustrate that in a full build video on actually how to use this technique, like I said. Here I'm just milling up some accent pieces for the box now. This is actually a chunk of purpleheart that Billy Joe picked out that she wanted me to use on a project for her, and perfect timing. And I'm going to also mill up some zebrawood. You'll see that, how I'm going to use these. Using my handy dandy homemade clothespin clamps. I've been asked about these before in a video, and I probably should just make a quick little build video. One of these you use what you got, not what you ain't type clamps. Here I'm using some leftover spalted maple. I am actually making the bottom of this box at this point. Getting it pretty close, and I'm going to fine tune it with some sandpaper. So she's about dead perfect. I'm going to sand the edges a little bit, just so she has a little bit of a taper so you don't squeeze all the glue out. So here you can see how important it actually is to match your grain lines on boxes so they match up at the corners. Especially with a really pronounced grain like this spalted maple, it just gives a really nice accent. Thanks for joining me, guys. I premiered this video so Billy Joe could get a special taste of what it took to make her box. You guys could watch along, and now she can open it up on Christmas Day. So thank you guys for joining. I hope this works. A channel all about inspiration, education, motivation, creating curiosity, building recipe boxes, and I don't know, but thanks for joining us. As always, hope this works.